So hi and welcome. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Nikki, a nutritionist and health coach and the program lead on the Super Champ program at Super Wellness. And I'm going to share invaluable insights into the role of the workplace wellbeing champion with one of our Super Wellness and Super Champ members, Amanda Swan. Now, Amanda has real on-the-ground first-hand experience of bringing health and wellbeing alive, working really closely with wellbeing champions. So hi, Amanda.
Hi, Nikki.
So today's question I've got for you is, what are the main challenges that a wellbeing champion may face?
Ooh, tough one, Nikki, but I think the top three for me would be the environment itself. So, meeting some resistance maybe from colleagues, time, and also potentially budget. So if I tackle each of those in turn, I think with regard to overcoming kind of the colleague one, I think you tend to, if you can categorise colleagues into, I find it really easy to categorise into three. So if you can look at those that I would consider to be those that are engaged in their work, are basically healthy and like-minded individuals to myself, and then look at those that are maybe a little bit more indifferent, maybe they're kind of in the middle, and then look at those that you would consider to be of a different energy type to yourself maybe, so you consider them to maybe not be so engaged. Or unhealthy. And then I think if you pick up on the ones that you share the same energy with and harness that power and actually get those people on side and again create that kind of army behind you and that drives the behaviour change forward, I think that's a really good use of colleagues. And I think then if you can try and move some of those people that may be a little bit indifferent, a little bit of a step change, get them to do something small maybe to start with, let them see what difference that makes, let them become evangelical about that, and then ultimately you're going to build a slightly bigger army. And I think with regards to time, be realistic about the time you require to be a champ. I mean, how much time do you actually require? I mean, if we think about our own work, we always find space to do the things that we want to do. In our lives, we always find the space to do the things that we want to do. So take that mentality and bring that into the champ's role and create the space to do a small initiative at a time, and don't start to be very realistic about what time you actually need to implement the concept of somebody walking in their lunch hour or taking a talking meeting and walking. So be realistic. And then budget wise, I think be a sniffer dog. I mean, budget exists in organisations, be it it's assigned for a small initiative. Go and get that budget, really badger for that budget. And if all else fails, put your own hand in your own pocket and buy from a charity shop a few books and create a reading club. And through the reading book club, maybe prove that that's of value and then use that as your role model and your example with the employer to get some money. So I think it's just about being creative. I mean, you don't need a big budget to drive a behaviour change in the workplace. You start small, and then as you get more notice, more attention, more positive feedback, that's typically when the budget becomes, more accessible.
Great, that's some really great ideas. I love the idea about the book club. Yeah, and just doing things and just like using your own initiative and getting things going until it kind of like other people become more and more interested, like a snowball effect.
Yeah, 100%. Start small, find the time, and get the people behind you. Get your colleagues behind you. 2 or 3 like-minded people can drive a massive change in an organisation.
Yeah, it can be that fewer people, definitely.
Yeah.
That's great. Thanks, Amanda. That's really helpful advice.
Thank you.
So in our next video, we'll be sharing our experiences of how we know wellbeing champions can make positive influences and positive differences in the workplace. So until then, I'll see you later. Thanks, Amanda.
Thanks, Nikki. Bye.
Bye.